Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a customer-related list uh, and have that list be clickable to another module or record type in Zoho CRM. So if you remember from a previous video, we had already created a customer-related list. So I've modified that code a bit, and I'm going to share my screen. And yeah, I'll start there actually. So, okay, I'm sharing my screen. I hope I'm sharing the right screen. Otherwise, it's going to be very embarrassing. So, I have here Homer Simpson's account record in Zoho CRM, and we have a related list right now with the headers being product name and in stock. We can make these whatever we want, but I've just populated it with a bunch of stuff right now, right? None of it's clickable. I can't go here. I can reorder, right? Blah, blah, blah. So let's say you have this based on a previous video, you have a custom related list. So you're going to want to set it up so that this product name here, or maybe this value, or we'll do the product name. You can click on this and it's going to open the product record. Now, if you don't know what we have in terms of products, we have portal supplies, easel support 1 month, an HEV suit, a portal gun, a cat's collar, a cat carrier, which is like an aircraft carrier, but for cats, and then a test portus. So let's get started. Let me show you the code that we're starting with. So if you remember from our previous video, I'll just enter this a bunch of times. If you remember from a previous video, we have this response XML. I don't think it's actually XML, but I mean, I really don't know. And do this thing here. So let me just explain. This sets the product name and in stock up at the top. All right, product name and in stock. And then we set a variable 0 to represent the row number. And then I plug that variable in here. I say each time it loops through, add 1 and plug it in here. And then I just get all the products and we loop through each of the products each time. So what do we want to do here is let's start out for the product name. Let's go product plus, and we'll do another one right here. Plus, and that. Let's go paste dot get. And then it's like name or something like that. And we can save and execute that. No. And that's because I don't know my API name. So let's go ahead and check that. Let's go to settings. Let's go to developer space, API. Go to API names. Let's search for products. It's right here. And it's actually product name. So I'm going to copy this. Then go back to the setup, and I'm going to paste this here. If I save and execute, now we have all the product name. If I refresh Homer Simpson over here, you're going to see down in right here, here is all of our products. We got a hamster apparently. I didn't know that was a product in this CRM. Cool, it's very nice. And then we could do the same thing with the other one, the value. We could say product, rather than product name, plus, and then I'm going to paste this, plus that. And rather than the product name, let's go owner, provenance, quantity in stock, right? And I just save and execute, and then it works hunky-dory. Now everything's going to be null because we don't keep products in our CRM. And 000, except for this test portus. That's -1. We apparently need to order that in. Cool. So the next thing we want to do then is how do we set it so that the link is clickable? It's actually relatively easy. So right here after name 1, we're going to go space, and then we're going to type link equals, and we'll get back to that in a second, equals true. So this says, hey, it's a link, right? Now, a couple of things. We actually want to make sure we have our escape characters here and here, so it recognizes that. And then we want to go URL equals, we don't like the space, URL equals escape character, quote, something, then escape character. Now we got to put it in there. Now, the second part here is we actually want to click through. Now, what is the URL? Make a variable. URL equals something. Go to CRM, and let's assemble this URL. So we need to assemble this URL. Go to product. I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to show you a little secret. I'm going to open up the cat carrier, which is like an aircraft carrier, but for cats. In the URL up here, you'll see we have a bunch of stuff, crm.zoho.com/crm/org/tab/product, and then a bunch of numbers. Now, from previous videos, you should know that this is the product ID. If you don't know, now you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this whole thing, right? Just copied it. We go here, and I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to remove the product ID because we actually want that product ID to be appended dynamically. .get ID. So now we get the URL, which is that link, and then the ID is at the end. So let's go here, and I'm going to go Command or Control C, and we actually want to put it in this URL. Now, remember that URL has to be within quotes, right? And so that's why we have the escape character quote, and then on the other end, the escape character quote. But we're going to need to exit that quote. So we're going to do another quote, right, to end the string. We're going to go space plus URL plus, and then let's begin that quote again. And now save and execute. Boom, it looks like it's working. So let's go back. I'm going to click refresh. And we're going to go down to this test. Look at that. I can click. And we're in here for portal supplies. I can go down to cat carriers, which is like an aircraft carrier, but for cats. And boom, we are in cat carriers. I'm just going to go back into recap, right? In order to get the link in there, you need to set the link to be true. And then you need to create a URL. And so it'll be URL equals whatever URL you want to direct traffic to. And then you got to make sure you have your escape characters in there. That weird backslash is not the normal one like in a URL, like here. It's the other direction, the escape character one. And that's all you have to do if you want to click through a custom-related list to another module or to another module with a record ID. Cool. I'll see you in the next video.